Well, g'day, Max here again. Welcome back to the shop. Well, we're in the last series for the ball turner. This will be part 8. 8 is enough. So we've completed the tool post section. The last stages we're milling the slot for the tool. So the tool's a nice neat fit with no play in the slot. So today we're just going to machine up the cap. We've already machined the spigot, the locating spigot underneath. So we'll just have to machine the corresponding spigot hole in the top here, so that the tool mounts in the same position all the time. So I've already started the dome for the retainer for the tool. I've just got it in the mill now, and we're just drilling through the holes, the mounting holes. So we'll swing around and pick up on that. Well, this is going to be our retainer cap for the tool. So we've machined a very slight dome radius on the top of it. It's just decorative, that is. So we're just drilling the two mounting holes. So we just drill through and then we counterbore it with a slot drill. But because it's domed, we have to put a flat area on here first before we can drill it. So we'll get the flat done and we'll drill it and we'll come back and counterbore it. Center drill in. Okay, that's alright. Now we'll get our 5/16 drill in. And we've only got to drill down to the depth of the shoulder here, where we're going to part the thing off. So that's, we want to drill down 1 inch, 25 mil. A bit quicker. Check our depth. Okay, we are 10.25. That's it, cool. So we'll put our slot drill back in and carry out the countersinking or counterboring operation. down 8mm. Yep. Okay. Oh, you bugger. Butterfingers. No, it's about the same. This will be just a fraction, a few thou deeper. It's got it, they're looking perfect. Okay, we'll deburr that, get the chuck set back up in the lathe, part the whole show off. Okay, so we've got our part set back up in the lathe. The beauty of doing the operation this way, it's the same setup. Just take the chuck off the lathe, we're over at the mill, we did the holes, we come back, put it back in the lathe, there's no setup time at all. So we'll part this off. I think we'll go for about 1/2 inch in length. It's only, there's no real hard and fast dimension, it's just whatever looks good will be fine. So get our parting tool set up and we'll see how she performs. This material, it's a bit of 4140. So we'll see how the lathe goes parting off. She's been a bit hit and miss lately. You can part the same material on 2 different days and get 2 different results. It's either going to chatter or it won't. So see how she goes. Always with a flood coolant to parting off. That's just what I prefer. It's always worked for me. It's going to chatter, but we'll just persist with it. Sometimes burying the tool in hard works, sometimes you just got to drop back to a slower speed. Bring it underneath it. Dropping back to the slower speed, secure the chatter. Stop and speed it back up once we get the diameter, the parting diameter down a bit smaller. out and knock the burrs off, and off the scrap piece as well, so when we go to pick it up next time we don't have any sharp edges on it. There we have it. Well, there we lost it. Now we have it. Well, that's our button cap all made, so we'll turn it around, give it a cleaning face-off cut over there, and this part's completed. Blimey. Okay, well, let's get our counterball machine in the slide. Where's that light going? That's not too bad. Okay, well, let's get our counterball going in the slide, top slide for the turner, ball turner. This is for our locating spigot, so we'll pop this in the forejaw. I've scribed the centre point in there already. We'll just bring our tailstock up. And we're just going to pick up off the centre pop mark that I've popped in there. Put our copper soft jaws in. We don't want to grip this very lightly. Okay, so we'll put a centre in there now and we'll just indicate that. potato. There we go. As long as we're within a few thou, it's fine. Remember, we're only working off a centre pop and a scribe line, so that's pretty good there. Good. See what she looks like. Looking good. So we're going to centre drill, and then we'll just go in a little bit with a 1/2 inch or just under 1/2 inch drill bit. We'll put a small boring bar in and machine it out to 3/4. This material generally machines very well. It's 7000 series aluminum. So we just need to go in here probably a 1/4 inch. I think we'll try that. Just for a small pocket for the locating stud, locating spigot. Now we'll bore that to 3/4 inch. Make sure our tool's pretty close to centre, which it is. $749.5. We want an interference fit, so that's 749, 750. I think we'll leave it at that. We don't want to go oversized, so that'll be fine. float safe. The finish you get on the 7000 is absolutely amazing without even trying too hard, you know. So, alright, well, we'll get the little spigot shaft made up and on to the next stage. Okay, we're back at the mill. It's a bit warmer now. It was a bit cold this morning. Had a jumper on. I've just taken it off. It was 21 degrees C down here this morning, a bit cold. Which what's that, 70 in Fahrenheit. So it's 25 now, which is about 70, it's a bit over 78, 79 Fahrenheit. It's not too bad now. So anyway, so we've just completed our counterbore in this part, and we've machined up the spigot for it to locate. So now we have to drill and tap 2 holes in here to pick up these 2 holes here for the mounting of the tool post. So we've centralised our hole, so we're going to drill and tap there and there. So we'll just step over the distance, get it drilled, step back over to that hole and get that one drilled. Our hole centres will be 2.2 inches, and we are on centre at the moment, vertical centre to the spindle. So we'll step the table over 1.1 inches and pick up on our first hole. So I've got the old indicator set up at the back there. She's the old China special, but it's the only 1 inch travel indicator I have. So we'll move it 1 inch and I'll reset it to get the last 100th hour, because we won't quite get it to, we won't quite get 1.1 inches. So we'll go the first inch, we'll go 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 1000, so that's 1 inch. So we'll just reset the indicator back. I don't have to go far, it's only another 100th hour we've got to pick up on. We have it there. So we're over 1.1 inches. Just lock her off there. Get our first hole in. Plug back in. Helps. Okay, well, I've got a couple of holes to finish tapping in here, so I'm going to give this a go. It's a bottle of Anchor Lube. That came back to Australia from last year's Bar Z Summer Bash. It's just a promotional bottle, so I'll give that a shot. But just as a comparison, I just want to use what I would normally use. Thick, gooey stuff. This is our neat Castrol Clear Edge. It hasn't been diluted with water yet. You know, the oil that you use for your coolant and your machines. So I've already started these holes, but I need to finish them off. So I just want to see how the tap feels, what I would normally use compared to the Anchor Lube. They're just standard taps. Okay, well, I've got a feel for that. I'll clean the tap off. Try the Anchor Lube. I've been saving this for stainless steel, this anchor lube. It's supposed to be pretty good for that, I've heard. Yeah. Well, in 4140, which is what this is, there's no difference that I can feel anyway. They both feel about the same. So, as I said, I was saving this for stainless steel. I actually should have tried it when I was doing the tapping in the aluminium base here and see how it went on that. But when we tap a piece of stainless, we'll give it a good workout and see how it really goes. Okay, we'll have another crack, this time with a new tip. That other tip had a chip out of it. So we're on again with the 316 stainless, 640 RPM. We'll see if we can't make something that resembles a ball. We'll crank up the lathe. That's 15th hour cut, this is. Another 15. we'll just make this a finishing cut. Well, I'd call that a winner. Let's have a bit of a close-up, shall we? She's finished directly on centre, so we don't have any tip sticking there. This 316 stainless, the tip didn't stand up too well. It's only a cheap, one of the cheapest Chinese cheap tips you can buy. I'd say we're on a winner there. So, a bit more practice and we'll see how we go. Oh well, next week I'll have to pop down the shop and get some inserts, some new ones, and I'll give it another run, and I think we'll wrap this one up. We'll call it a win. We'll just need to adjust the gibs on the slide on the ball turner. But no, she went well. So considering it is stainless steel 316, which I haven't done a lot of ball turning really. You know, it's generally just do it with brass and it's just decorative work. But no, she got through that stainless not too bad. So with some new tips in, I'll get some decent grade tips, not those cheap ass ones, and should be good to go. So, all good. We'll call that one a winner, and we'll get everything cleaned up and move on to the next project. So we'll see you next week or the week after. Bye. Oh, before I forget, I just want to thank all the subscribers and the people dropping in to have a look at the channel. So my subscriptions are slowly rising, but that's okay, all good. So thank you very much. See ya.